Hi, Sheen Zara from Zarkor Construction, and today we're here with Kyle Rangline from Hi-Fi Mechanical to discuss furnaces. Kyle, thanks again for coming today. I really appreciate you taking time.
Thanks, Sheen.
Most homeowners, when I meet them, they're asking me what type of furnace they should go with. Should they go with 1-stage or 2-stage, and what's the difference, and what's the warranty period? So Kyle's going to help us kind of answer those type of questions today and kind of give better direction to our clients and myself too when I'm talking to my clients, so we're always giving them better information. So I guess let's get right to it. What do you recommend for a furnace? 1-stage, 2-stage, from your experience?
So I'm going to explain just a little bit on how a furnace is sized. Now in Saskatchewan here we have these cold winters, so you want a furnace to be able to keep up at the coldest time of the year. Now when you get a single stage furnace, that means it comes on and it's capable of heating for that coldest time of the year. What a 2-stage furnace does is it starts at a lower stage and then jumps up into a higher stage, usually after a certain time limit of running. So, you know, in all the shoulder seasons, you know, fall or, you know, when it's not too cold out in the winter, you usually only need that single stage of heating. But you still always want to have the capability of heating when it gets, you know, the minus 40, sometimes minus 50 here in Saskatchewan. So we do strongly recommend to do a 2-stage furnace. It'll be more comfortable. You're not getting so much heat all the time whenever the furnace turns on. So
now, do you recommend some homeowners want to go to that 97% efficiency because I think there's a Sask Energy rebate? And what are your thoughts about that?
So that 97% furnace, that is extremely efficient furnace. It does a great job. There's no doubt about that. We're not going to knock that furnace. Sometimes in a smaller home, you know, you don't necessarily need to have that furnace modulating like what it is. So when I say modulating, instead of just the 2-stage, it's going to go from a low stage, middle stage to a high stage.
Okay.
It is great technology. Again, with great technology, sometimes comes with costly repairs. So on a smaller home, we don't necessarily always push to do that 97.4% efficient furnace.
Right. So on like a 2,400 square feet 2-story, you probably use something like that.
Yes, we would push to do that. You know, then there's a lot of different hot and cold spots in that house where that extra efficiency and comfort works well for those larger homes. So.
And I've seen sometimes, you know, some homeowners have a 100,000 BTU furnace in their house, and then when you show up, you know, you're like, Shaheen, you don't want to put that in here. You only want an 80,000 BTU. Why is that? And I know you've explained it to me, but I want you to kind of explain it here again.
So one thing that has changed with, you know, in time here is how everyone used to size furnaces. They used to size them very large. They wanted to heat the house very quickly and just have it all done quickly. What they later found out was it coming on and off like that was causing damage to the furnaces. When a furnace starts over and over again, you're doing wear and tear on the life of the furnace. So by oversizing a furnace, yeah, maybe you're gonna heat your house up a little quicker, but it's not working at that high efficiency like these new furnaces are built. When your furnace is running, if your furnace stays running 24 hours a day on the coldest day of the year, we like to think that your furnace was sized perfectly, because when your furnace is running, that's when it's working at that, you know, 96-97% efficiency.
Okay. So that's what, you know, some homeowners get scared about that, but you know that should kind of explain the reasoning behind it.
And again, that's why that 2-stage is very important, because you know, when you're only running at half the BTUs, you're going to save money on gas. So that's just how everything's going to run more efficiently. So
another thing that we ran into with clients and questions that come in is, hey, I got a furnace, but you know, I was sold this furnace, but I can't get the parts to. So I think I always kind of tell our clients that, look, make sure whoever is providing your furnace, whoever you're buying a furnace from, that, you know, they explain that they have these parts accessible in your city or in your town. So, you know, if you are, God forbid, out of heat, you can get these parts right away. Can you speak to that a little bit?
Obviously, if you type in a name of a furnace, you'll be able to find it if it's a well-known brand or not. There is furnaces that, you know, somebody came out, they built, and maybe the wholesaler quit selling them. Then maybe it's difficult to find parts for. It's just a peace of mind when you know that if you have an issue, a part can be found very easily, and your furnace can be fixed the next day. So.
Okay. And regarding your, servicing your furnace, so recommend once a month change your filter is what I think we've discussed in the past. And if you're doing the recommendation of cleaning the filter once a month, then really you have to clean your your kind of ducts. How often would you do that?
So again, when we talk about cleaning ducts, I strongly believe that it's going to depend on the cleanliness of your house. If you have pets, dog hair, cat hair, it is going to get in the ductwork, and you might have to clean your ductwork a little more often if you have so. If you change your filter once a month and you're pulling it out once a month and you don't find it that dirty, chances are your ductwork's not going to be that dirty. So again, it's something as simple as knowing your home, knowing how much dirt is in your house, and you don't necessarily need to clean the ductwork all the time if there's no dirt inside of it.
So really just keep up with the maintenance of your filters.
Correct. Yeah. So again, once a month we'd like to see you change your filter. Again, if you pull that filter out and it's white and it's clean and it doesn't look like it's dirty, you can put it back in. Lots of times you can get 2 or 3 months if you have a very clean home. But again, we recommend once a month to at least check it. And that's going to prolong the life of your furnace fan and everything in your furnace there. So.
Okay, Kyle. Well, thanks again for taking the time doing this with us. I really do appreciate it. If you guys have any questions or comments regarding furnaces, what type of brand, warranty period, please let us know. Leave us a comment, and we'll get back to you right away. Thanks again, and talk to you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.